Okay, Celine, you want to start?
Yes, let's go. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all well wherever you are in the world. I'm Céline Lay, the events manager of PrimeGlobal. We are today with Taryn Mason, the member coordination officer, George Go, the executive director of APAC, and Tim Smith, the contact marketing manager. The topic of today is maximize your PrimeGlobal membership, accessing your digital toolkits. Before we start, just to let you know that we're going to have a Q&A session at the end of the presentation made by Tim. So don't hesitate to ask any question you have and enjoy. I hope you like what Tim has prepared for you.
Yeah. I have one comment, Celine. Let's everybody make sure you type your name and the companies, the firms on your screen, so that we can recognize who you are when you are asking questions. And this presentation require a video access. So if you are logging in from cell phones, please turn on the video so you can see the presentation from Tim. Okay, Tim, thank you.
Hi, everybody. Good morning from the UK. I believe it's afternoon for most of you. Thank you for joining us today. I'm going to be taking you through the PrimeGlobal website and some of the tools available to members in the Asia Pacific region, as well as other tools that are available on the site to all members, and a few of the new tools that we've created recently. This includes the PrimeGlobal Insights. So I'm going to share my screen with you and take you through some of these tools that we think are important for Asia Pacific members. Excellent. Can everybody see my screen? That's the most important thing. Yes?
Yes.
Excellent. So the PrimeGlobal website works in two very specific ways. There is, as you can see here, the logged out version of the website. This works as a promotional tool for PrimeGlobal and your membership within it. Within this section, within this logged out version, you can access some great marketing tools, such as sections like your facts and figures, where you can see regional and world figures, as well as other pages such as success stories, where we share your business referrals and the great business between PrimeGlobal members. Now, this really, as I said, is a shop window for people coming to view PrimeGlobal firms and access and see what tools are available to our membership. Another great tool on the logged out version is the member search, and members and the general public are able to view which firms are members of PrimeGlobal, as well as see where the offices are and the overall global reach of PrimeGlobal membership. As I said, the website works in two ways. The first is the marketing side of it. The second side, once you logged in, is where you can access the real value and all the membership tools available to you in your region. So if you haven't signed up as a user for PrimeGlobal, I would very strongly suggest you either do that today, or hopefully you've done it before this session. To log into the website, you simply go into the top right-hand corner here, you click login, and you fill in your password and your email address. If you don't have a login and you haven't registered for the PrimeGlobal website, please reach out to Taryn Mason. You can access her email address here, and she's also on this call. So please reach out to her afterwards. When you do sign up, you are able to enter your information, your firm name, your firm details. So as you see, once I've logged in, you can now see that I'm logged in the corner here. Your profile will appear, and the main navigation will slightly change. Once you are logged in, you can go down to this section, this small drop-down menu here. You can edit your profile, access your downloads, and you can log out. Firstly, we're just going to have a quick look at how to edit your profile, just so we're set up and ready, and everyone knows how to access your member tools. As you can see here, this is me. As you scroll down, you can enter your biography as a limit of 500 characters. You enter your information here. And then finally, you have an option to be listed publicly on your firm profile. So you can either tick that or untick that. As I said before, it is vitally important that you do register. Otherwise, you won't actually be able to access all the tools available to you. So if we click on this, on the PrimeGlobal logo, it always automatically takes us back to the home screen. You can access all the tools from the home screen or from the main navigation at the top. As I said before, we now have a new drop-down called Member Tools, and we will delve into each one of these member tools very, very shortly. This really is where the value comes in of being a PrimeGlobal member. As you can see, there are a number of tools available to Asia Pacific members. So I firstly spoke to George about this presentation, and I wanted to understand some of the things that Asia Pacific members really needed and found value in across the website. And the first thing that we decided we would talk about and show you is the events section. And now I understand that a lot of the PrimeGlobal events happen across multiple time zones, and it's sometimes difficult to access webinars or meetings that happen in these other time zones. The really great thing about the PrimeGlobal website is you're still, once logged in, you're still able to access all the past events and past content from these meetings. So firstly, I'll show you this homepage. This is the events homepage. As you scroll down, you can see the number of events that are coming up. At the top here, you can filter by region. And then here in the second drop down, the second filter, you're able to filter by event type, be it conferences or in person. Unfortunately, as everybody knows, not many in-person events are happening at the moment. And then secondly, you can see our virtual events. As you saw in the video just before we started, PrimeGlobal has actually done 90 events in the past 90 days with up to 600 attendees a week. When you access the events in your region, you simply click on your regional tab, and then you can see all the events coming up. When we go to an event to sign up, you must be logged in to register. You can register through these blue buttons here and here. Unfortunately, you cannot register unless you are logged into the website. This won't appear unless you're logged in. As you scroll down the page, you're able to ask questions and topics. You can view more about our instructors or our speakers at these events, and then access any other further information such as videos, presentations, and downloads below. Now, this is upcoming events. As I said, some of them aren't completely accessible because of the time zone difference. However, the past events offers you access to all of these sections. So as you see, if we hover over the past events drop down, you can see each region has a separate section. We'll show you Asia Pacific past events pages. As you can see, that pulls in a lot of events which are from all regions. If you click on any one of these events and scroll down past the instructors, you'll see that you can access the full recording of each one of these webinars and virtual events. So this really enables you to be part of these conversations and access all this content at all times. If you're unable to access these videos, we're more than happy to help share this content with you if there's specific content that you'd like to see. So as I said, these past events are only available once you're logged in, and you can only register once you are logged into these sections. The other section that changes once you log in is the news section. And I'll very quickly take you through this before we move on to your member tools. Here, you can also filter by region. As you see, you can filter by PrimeGlobal news. This is news about PrimeGlobal and the association. Member news, this is news about your firm. So this news also appears on your firm profile page. Thought leadership, this is content that is about all the changing themes and topics and challenges facing the profession at the moment. Newsletters, as you've seen, we recently released the quarterly newsletter for July. And finally, the submit an article section. So you can access all news from different filters through the secondary navigation here. So as we move on, I'm now going to show you the member tools section, and specifically the member tools for Asia Pacific. So as I said before, you can go down through this member tools drop down. You can either access each one of the tools here through the home page or simply by clicking the overview button. Now this will take you to the section where you choose the region. Again, as I say, Asia Pacific tools, and we'll take you through to this. Now, after a nice message from George at the top here, as I'm sure you've read before, after this, you have the full layout of every single one of the member tools available to you in your region. And I would suggest, before I take you through a few of these, at some point, spend some time looking through these tools. I'm not going to have the time to take you through each one of them today. I'm going to take you through a few of the ones that we feel are really useful for your membership. But I would spend some time just slowly going through some of these when you have an opportunity. So firstly, we're going to talk about the special interest groups. As you can see here on the top, and again, you can access through the drop-down menu. Now, each one of our regions have different member tools and different special interest groups. These special interest groups are a way for your firm to grow knowledge, to share your own expertise, thought leadership, and best practices. For Asia Pacific, we have a transfer pricing special interest group, marketing business development, and international tax, and specific training webinars for Asia Pacific members. You can click through to each one of these and join these special interest groups, which work internationally and with other groups across PrimeGlobal. As you can see here, once you enter the special interest group, you can decide to join by entering a form. You can send a peer request, which we will get onto shortly, and you can access the full resource library. This includes past recordings, content, any downloads, and any other resources that are available through this special interest group. As you scroll down, you can see the member profile, the topic areas, the group leadership, and other benefits and resources that are available. These are external links, and each one of these pages is packed full of value and information for each one of our members. You can see upcoming events and access more here. And you can, as I said, access the past events where you can see past recordings and access past resources. So through this as well, you can access other special interest groups and then join other special interest groups from here. From what I understand, and from what George has spoken to me about, we're continuing to develop the special interest groups for the Asia Pacific region. So I'm sure George will communicate this to you at another time, but it's important that you come to these places and see what's been updated. Regularly, we add new things to the member tools, and something like special interest groups specific to your region can really help and provide real value for your membership. So as I said before, I'll take you back to the Asia Pacific member tools, but the next one along, fittingly, is peer requests. Now, this is something that a lot of members have discussed with us in the past, and wanted to get more involved in and understanding the real possibilities of this tool. So the peer request system is really a platform for you to ask questions of other PrimeGlobal members, learn more, and also communicate and connect with members from across the PrimeGlobal membership. So through this, you are able to submit a peer request. I will show you exactly what this means. So you click on the button, you click on Asia Pacific, which is your region, and then yes, another form. You fill out a form and you send it to the specific region or special interest group that relates to your question. So as we go back through here, you can register to receive peer requests by signing up to these special interest groups and accessing the topic area or theme of your choice. And then finally, you can search for past peer requests through the full archive system. Now, this means that every single peer request that has ever been sent through the PrimeGlobal website and through to PrimeGlobal members is accessible through the peer request archival system. So say your firm would like to understand what other PrimeGlobal members are doing around coronavirus. We can either search for a topic through this drop down here, or you can simply type it into the peer request archival system and search. You'll now see that you can access 3 pressing questions that were put to other PrimeGlobal members very early in March, obviously, as the pandemic originally hit. So if we access this one, which is how the COVID-19 is affecting the workplace, you can see the initial question that was asked. And then as you look down the page, you can also see the past peer request responses. Now, if I click on this, it takes me to a PDF with all of the answers from PrimeGlobal member firms. Now, this means that this is available to you at all times and around any specific topic that you would like to learn about. As I said here, you can scroll down and look through the specific sections that make sense to your firm. This really is an opportunity for members to connect over the specific interesting topics that you guys are looking at. I would suggest having a look through the peer request archival system before you submit a peer request, so you fully understand how the system works and what is available to you here. It is a rather simple system, so if there's anything I've missed, please feel free to read through this or reach out to me directly. It is a very good way for members to connect, and I'm not sure everyone is fully aware of the capabilities of this. The peer requests are then also sent through to your regional directors, who also can help facilitate business from there. So as I said, these are very good and useful sections to be able to access. Going on from that, the peer requests, yes, they offer the opportunity to connect, but also they offer the opportunity to improve your business relationships with other members and access new potential business. I say this as we look now at the business referrals section. So if I click through to here, you can see the business referrals and international reach section. Through this, you can let us know about your wonderful work and the great business that you're doing with other members and the international cooperation and collaboration that your firm is engaging in. As you scroll down the page, you can see some text about how large our international reach is. I'm not sure if everyone has seen in the recent facts and figures, now across over 90 countries, which is a very large geographical reach. As you scroll down, you have the option here to actually tell us about your business referral. So if you click through to here, you can fill in this form about how you about how the referral went, about perhaps about a future referral request, and about the firms that have been working with you. For successful business referrals, I also like to point out that they do get added to the success stories page, and this is public. So this is a really good marketing tool again for your firm. The more we hear about the great business you're doing, the more we can promote it through the website and show the real value of your PrimeGlobal membership. Now I'm going to take you back again to the Asia Pacific specific member tools. Through this, you can also access doing business in guides, where you can understand the doing business in other markets, in other areas, in other territories. And through this section, you can access each one of these created by and helped created by our PrimeGlobal member firms. The next section I'm going to show you is the downloads section. I was talking, as I said, to George before we did this, and it seems very important that we're able to co-brand and you're able to share the fact that you're part of PrimeGlobal. And George did say that this was something that that especially Asia Pacific members would like to understand and have some help with. Within this section, you can download the PrimeGlobal brochure, and you can find all information about how to co-brand with our logo and your logo. We have an in-house designer, as you can see at the bottom here. His name's Andreas, and he is more than happy to help with any requests regarding branding, co-branding, using the brochure, using any PrimeGlobal logo, and he is more than happy to help talk you through this. You can access this through this section here, and you can download the specific brochures or leaflets that you'd like, both international paper size and the US paper size. On top of that, you're also able to access other downloads. This is a useful section for the specific brochure, but there is another section where you're able to access documents, important bylaws, and other PrimeGlobal documents. So if you go to your member tools, Asia Pacific, drop down and downloads here. You're also able to access this through your drop down menu in your profile. So if we click on downloads, you can see the world documents, including world bylaws, logos, the branding implementation checklist, and other useful documents. You can also access the brochures from this section here. As we scroll down, you can see the specific Asia Pacific documents, including each one of these for your specific region. To download, you simply click on it and it'll take you to the PDF version of this document. There are a number of other really great tools available to you in your region. And this includes a new tool called the Business Learning Library. This is available in all regions. And through this partnership with the Business Learning Institute, PrimeGlobal members are able to access course bundles or individual courses around some of the most pressing themes and topics within the accounting profession. If you scroll down, there is a short video explaining the importance of these courses from the CEO of Business Learning Institute and Steve as well. So if you click through each one of these, the Institute bundles are created to feature some of the most interesting things around the profession. So leadership strategy, powerful communication, auditing, and competency models. So through this section, you can access these specific tools and course bundles that are created for you. You can also access individual courses here at a much lower rate than offered through the original Business Learning Library. Again, if you click on one of these, it'll take you through to each one of these courses. Now, as we continue to add new courses and new relationships with third parties and external other resources, these get added to what are called the Alliance Partner Discount page. And through this section, you can see that you have offers and discounts available to you on training, on software, on brand new tools that are available to you externally as well. So from the ACCA to Intuit, there are tools here and partners here who will be able to offer you some excellent discounts and offers. If you go along here, you can access other focus resource pages. So for example, the recent ACCA partnership has led to a new training and knowledge services page. Through this page, you're able to access all of the ACCA series of training one by one. So here you can see robotics, machine learning, cybersecurity, a certificate in digital innovation, and then finally even more thought leadership and external resources that are available to you here. If you scroll down, you can also see that there are 2 events available to you through this ACCA partnership: COVID-19, the path to recovery, and Next Gen and the talent equation. As I said before, if you're unable to go to these in person or join due to the time differences, you can access, and you will be able to access, all past recordings through the PrimeGlobal website, meaning that this is all available to you. Now, finally, there is two last things I'd like to show you on the Asia Pacific member tools page. The first is the firm search. So through the top navigation, you can see here that you're able to search for other firms by region through this section here. So if we're looking for Asia Pacific members, through the regional drop-down filter here, you can choose specific countries through the second drop-down once you've chosen your region. And then you can see that it pulls through all Australian firms, all Indian firms. To access each firm, you simply click on the firm profile page and scroll down. As we said before, when you do create your member profile, you have the option to be shown at the bottom of your member firm profile page. So you can see here that this AJ Mathur's information is available here. It is also important to point out that your contact information is only available to PrimeGlobal members when they are logged in. This is not public to everybody on the site. This is only available once you are logged into the website. So really, your profile is your digital business card. It's your PrimeGlobal business card. It's the way that you can reach out and be reached by other PrimeGlobal members. Here as well, you can also see different offices and the global map, all contact details, a message, and you can access the website and all information about the firm. So this is the firm search tool. Next to this, you can also see the map of firms. If you would like to understand the full geographic reach of PrimeGlobal, you can use this map to zoom in. So if you press Control and scroll in with your mouse, you can see where PrimeGlobal has the largest number of firms and in what region firms are available. So the different colors denote the number of firms in that region. Obviously, orange and red is a lot, blue is less. As you scroll out, you can see the specific areas pinpointed. Finally, you're able to access the services and industries to understand what services PrimeGlobal members provide. There is a huge number of different services that PrimeGlobal members provide to their clients, and a huge number of expertise from PrimeGlobal member firms. If you would like to learn more, please go through this section and have it and check each one of the services that they provide. But as I said before, you can access this information through the firm profile page, but also I would suggest connecting through things like the peer request system, as that will give you, better connection to the other PrimeGlobal international members. So I'm going to take you back finally to the Asia Pacific member tools page, and show you the newest tool that we've created for our membership. And this is the PrimeGlobal Insights. I'm sure that you have heard about these. We've shared a lot of information about it over the last few weeks, and we have launched this new section based on member feedback from the member satisfaction survey. Within this survey, a number of key themes were pointed out and selected. These key themes are technology, talent development, and business opportunities. And we found that what we would like to do is collect all the resources and content from the PrimeGlobal website and put them into these specific pages to enable you to access this content much more easily. So as I show you the Insights page, I am going to show you the short introduction video that you can see in this window here. So let me just very quickly open it up large. Has that opened up for everybody? Can everybody see the full screen?
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you, George. So aside from the flashy promotional video, this is in fact a very useful resource for our members. As I said before, these themes and these page themes have been taken directly from the things that our members believe are the most important challenges and topics facing the accounting profession at the moment. If you scroll down this page, you can see that there are specific boxes that you can click on that take you directly to each one of these resource pages. I'm going to take you through the technology page to begin with. As you can see here, the blue highlight at the top is also carried through to the thought leadership articles. Now I'm going to quickly just show you the new section again so that you can see how this works. So the blue technology, as you can see, the overlay image, just highlights which one of these articles fits within this theme. So you can see another blue one here and another blue one here. You can see that there is another two colors, which is red for business opportunities and green for talent development. You can access and see specific news around each one of these themes through this new section. So if you click on thought leadership, it will give it a second drop-down filter where you can access the specific topics and themes and even the subcategories here. So if we click on technology, as I said, you'll see all of the thumbnails are blue. It gives you a good, clear representation of what you want to access. And then all this content is also added directly to the Insights page. So as I take you through it, at the beginning here, you have thought leadership content. This is content from our member firms about technology. This goes from anything from cybersecurity to innovation to transformation. This really is the section where you can access all the news and information that's going on. As we scroll down, we can see we also have technology events. Now this includes all of the Innovation Fridays events again, I can show you this very quickly, as we do have a little time. Through the Innovation Fridays, these are a number of very interesting product demonstrations, as well as software analysis. These are all technology focused. You can access the upcoming events here, but as you scroll down, you can also access each one of the past recordings and little information about each one of these pieces of software. If you scroll down, as I say, you can access all the other past events here as well. Through this technology insights page, you're also able to access all of these events and other technology focused events. As we scroll down, you can also access PrimeGlobal Conversations. This is specific events that we feel are very useful and provide a lot of value for the members. So a recent conversation with some of the leading people in the, especially in North America at the moment, with Michelle, having conversation with those. We have robotic process automation, and you can just simply click on this and it'll play within the page for broadcast. These will be regularly updated. So every month we'll have new conversations, new videos to engage with and watch, and you should regularly check back in this section here. As we scroll down, you can also see other special interest groups available in other regions, as well as your own, and also a link to the Technology ACCA partnership page, which I showed you previously. You can also access the Innovation Fridays, as I showed you just now, through this page here. And finally, as we scroll down, you can also access all technology partner resources. So this is content from other, from third parties and other large accounting groups, AICPA, ACCA, Accountancy Europe. And then finally, at the bottom of each page, we've added a small submit an article link. Now, this is really where we want to hear from you and really understand what you'd like to share. Through this form, you're able to offer content and promote yourself and your own knowledge on the site as well. So as I showed you the Technology Insights page, if you click on this logo here, it'll take you back to the main hub page. And I'll quickly show you the business opportunities and talent development before we break for some questions. So the business opportunities, as I said, is red. It's very clear, the separate sections. You can access thought leadership, much like the other page. You can access upcoming events, other conversations about global business opportunities. You can access business referrals, your international tax SIG, and each one of these SIGs that are available to you. You can access the business learning library, and then again, other resources available to you from other from third parties. There are other tools and resource pages across the site, including a resource page for the coronavirus. I will show you this as well. And through this page, you can access the PrimeGlobal Connect app, which is a reworking of the app that is available to PrimeGlobal members. Through this, people have been discussing what their firms are doing to lead the recovery from coronavirus. You can access what our firms are doing, and this is through the peer request archive system, as I showed you before. You can see specific topical PrimeGlobal insights, so support funds, business planning, tax implications, and firm support. You can also access the full member resource center, and within this, you have access to these 4 partners who have provided some wonderful resource pages for PrimeGlobal members, including small business resource centers. And then finally, you can access each one of the member resource pages here. A lot of our firms have created their own coronavirus resource centers. And through this, they've shared their knowledge with you and you're able to access it through here. As you scroll down, you can see further information, thought leadership, peer requests, and upcoming webinars around coronavirus. So you're able to access that also through the business opportunities page. And finally, I will show you the talent development section here. And as I said, they follow a very similar pattern. We have the thought leadership at the top around talent development. We have upcoming events. You can discover more here. Further conversations around leadership. You can access each one displayed through the page here. Other talent development special interest groups. You can also access the strategic global partnership that we've engaged with Thomson Reuters. This is focused on inclusivity and diversity in the tax and accounting profession, and was very much geared towards women leadership alongside our Women's Leadership Conference in North America and Latin America. And then again, you can access talent development partner resources and the on-demand learning library here. So I would suggest that you spend some time looking through these insights pages. They're collected and collated to give you the best information available and to really bring together all the content that PrimeGlobal have across the site based around these specific themes. Thank you very much. I think we've now got about 15 minutes for any questions that anyone might have. Thank you.
Thank you, Tim, for, I know that you prepared this presentation, you spent a lot of time, and your marketing team has invested the resource to put this realign PrimeGlobal online tool and support for in response to the current pandemic worldwide. I think for our members today, we see these new faces on our website and some of the new features being added. That based on what you see so far, you know, I will encourage you to ask questions of what you like, you see, and any other questions unclear of a specific parts, you know, we can discuss here. Any questions? Yes.
Don't forget
Please.
to unmute yourself because you're unmuted if you want to ask any question.
Yeah, please state your name and your phone and then your questions, so we can recognize in case we haven't answered your question properly. And also that, as you can see, we have a lot of events being recorded in other time zones. So there's comments from the PrimeGlobal North America members say, in the past, the PrimeGlobal is a managing partner things. Now it's become entire firm things. What he really means is because of the pandemic, that many support move online, that I encourage each one of you as a leader with your firm to share this information among all the colleagues within your firms, your team members, so everybody can utilize these resources on the PrimeGlobal to the learning or reach out the content or play the record from other regions of topic you are interested, because some of the training is a CPU accredited. So it's not convenient for you to send your staff to outside trainings or the class. And you can do it here with the PrimeGlobal website, and it's free to the members.
I think that's a very good point, George. And you know, I think that should be echoed a few times. You know, this is a tool available to everybody in any of the firms from any level. There are tools for partners, but for, as George said, every level of staff at your firm. You know, if you don't feel like you have any pressing questions right now, I'm also available through email, and we'll share that with you afterwards. But yes, it'd be great to hear any questions that you guys have.
Yeah, another comment is a team and to the participant members here. You know, please let us know what topics you would like to hear for the new future webinars. When you look at the libraries, you can play back a lot of events in the past few months. But if you don't see anything that you feel is important for your firms or for the PrimeGlobal, so please raise this either to me or the marketing team. Say, you know, George or Tim or marketing, I would like to have a discussion on specific. And this is very important. And for the APAC, we have a certain sub-regions like India's or East regions that you feel there is certain topic is both relevant to your market as well as in the regions, or maybe global and large. You know, please proactive to contribute your topic. Not only sharing the information to other members, but also raise your firm's profiles. Any other comments, questions from members here? Umesh, do we have any questions?
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Vikram, do you have any questions?
No, nothing such, George. Thanks a lot. So anyway, our entire team is here. We would like our team to come back with certain things, and something which I really liked is your, you have asked whether there are any specific, I would say, a subject which we would like to know. I think that's the biggest thing which you have told. We have couple of things in our mind, but what I was wondering is, instead of me talking directly, I would like to have a kind of discussion with our team and understand what are all the various topics they want, summarize the thing, and then later send you an email so that we can come out with a proper, I would say, timeline for that. That is really a great thing. Thanks a lot for this, and we are looking for it because today entire office is work from home, and we would require a lot of technological support. We would like to know how we can do our office in a better manner. I think that's where we require your help a lot. We'll get back to you on that, George.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else have any comments or questions?
I would say, just in response to what you just said, Vikram, we're always looking for opportunities to add interesting content and looking at opportunities to extend, the knowledge of all PrimeGlobal members. So please do have a think, and this kind of reaching out to all of you. Please do have a think about the things that you think are important specifically to your regions. And we also will continue to add new content, add new topics and themes. So, as you do that, please remember to check back as well across the PrimeGlobal website, and feel free to reach out to me, submit content, and be part of the conversation. We love to hear from our AP firms, and we love to share your insights and your knowledge with other PrimeGlobal members.
Definitely, Tim. Definitely. Just to give an update, in the recent past, we have actually given one of our topics. Basically, we have given a publication on family trust, which is one of the biggest things happening in India. We have published that. Thanks a lot for George and team. Our write-up has been published, and we are working on that. We will definitely connect with you. Whatever we could do, we will be sharing with you parallelly the moment we are done with things. We are working on quite a few things on that sort. I think thanks a lot for this. We will be in touch with you. I have my colleague also, Rajesh, who is driving the entire stuff. He is also there in this call. Rajesh and I will connect with you.
Wonderful.
Sure.
Thank you, Vikram.
Thank you. John, do you have any questions or any comments how we can improve this?
No, not yet. I just listening. Yeah, just join it and have yeah. But actually, I review. I visited your website. I visited the PrimeGlobal website frequently. Yeah, I just search something, but I think I just pull the general manager into it. If just staff can join it, I'll manage it and ask them to join it too. This is what
Yes,
I
please.
think.
Yeah, this is resource available to everybody within your firm. This is PrimeGlobal is your tool, so try to utilize it. And also, John, this is something we can talk off the topic, outline. In the future, in the next couple of months, maybe I will reach out to you to see whether we can add some content relate to the Chinese market or Greater China market, because we have India members very active, but in China, I will see more kind of suggestions, input from our China member firms, how we can include, for example, special interest group, so members can support each other, or certain topics we can do a sub-regional webinars in the future.
Okay, yeah, it's great. if that means Grand China will be closely connected, and I think it's quite good news, quite a
Yeah,
good piece of news. Yeah.
Yeah, we will include the firms, member firms from Hong Kong's and the Greater China. So we have a couple of new members are joining us. So
Yeah.
in the next month, you will see the China markets member firms profile and the network is going to explore a lot of new firms inside connect. We will talk this offline, but this is a starting point. You think about this, please give us some input. We try to continuously improve it in a way that really reflect the demands for our members to be the best resources available for you guys.
Yeah, I saw a member in Suzhou, which is the company is in the auditing. I saw PrimeGlobal in Suzhou now. Pensai Suzhou, yeah, maybe. I saw it. Then they provide the audit report to me. That means it's by our member. Yeah, I just first know Suzhou and Pensai Suzhou. Yeah, we have a member. Yeah, new member. It's
Thank
great.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, I think we're good.
So if no further questions, so we close this section, and please email and text us anytime.
Yeah, I have a few things to say.
Yeah, Link, yes.
Thank you very much, everyone, for participating. I hope you found it very helpful. I think the key here is to log in to the PrimeGlobal website every time to see the full content and what we offer. In any case, again, don't hesitate to reach out to Tim or Taryn for any question regarding the access of the website. I have a little question, as always, to submit to you regarding this webinar. It's going to pop up on your screen. So would you recommend this webinar to your colleagues? 1 is not likely and 5 is very likely. I give you a few seconds to reply. And I think George and Tim mentioned everything. If you would like to watch again this session, it has been recorded, and as Tim showed you, it will be available in the past event section of the website. Next week, we will have a new webinar starting with Inflow about client collaboration guide and delivering accounting services remotely. It will be held in 2 parts on July 16 and 21st. All details again are on the website, so don't forget to register. And as George mentioned, we are always looking for members who are able to hold webinars. We like when it's PrimeGlobal members. He mentioned the 3 topics we're working on: talent development, business opportunities, and technology. So if you're interested to add a webinar, or if you know somebody, don't hesitate to contact me for more details. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay positive, and see you soon. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.